friends. Hello, hi, how are you? I hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful, awesome day. Hi friends. You know, I'm wearing my merch again. I always wear it on filming and I feel like Jake Paul, like douchebaggery. I'm like, but I'm just wearing it because I find it very cozy. You guys can't tell because from your guys' perspective, this office space filming room always looks very put together, but I just cleaned this room and I feel like a million times better about myself, and I was like, let's film. It's 1 in the morning. Yeah, 12:46, but let's just film. Today we're filming a tutorial Tuesday. We're gonna be using the Midas Cosmetics Resurrection palette. I've been using this palette all week and I've been getting a pretty good gist. The only colors I have not touched yet are this green and this blue, so I want to do a kind of greeny blue look. I typically stay away from colors like this because I don't think they complement me super well, but we're just gonna try it, go a little crazy, have too much fun. Cheetah Girls, anyone remember the Cheetah Girls Cheetah 2 Barcelona trip? I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit how I feel about this palette. This palette was sent to me through Midas Cosmetics. They emailed me. The CEO seems incredibly nice and she's very cool. I really love her vision for the company and I think this palette is a really cool first palette. I also want to see, so I want to do a sort of blue greeny look and they did send me a few of their loose glitter. I already used the purple and pink one and I liked it a lot. So I think I might try to use this like seafoam greeny one that they sent me. We'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see if I'm feeling like doing this. Loose glitter is always messy no matter what brand you use it from. There's that, but I really like the palette a lot so far. It's kind of like when I was talking about Moira Cosmetics, how it's not like instant super pigmented, but it builds up beautifully. For pressed glitters, I'll show you how they perform a little bit, but for how these pressed glitters are and me not really liking pressed glitters, I found these really easy to work with, very easy to build up on a glitter glue, which I appreciate. I love this shade right here. I know that's a random, it's just a champagne-y shimmer, but I find this to be absolutely beautiful. And I think all of these reds and pinks and this yellow too is a really cool and unique color that I don't have anywhere else. Overall, I really like the palette. I'd be interested to try more from the brand. If they come out with anything else, I'll definitely be picking it up because I think this is cool. I like this formula. I like what the brand has to offer, and I'm gonna show you guys how it performs, like up close and personal. So let's jump right into it. I'm not being sponsored, by the way. This isn't like a sponsored video. I know sometimes when people send me things, I'm sometimes too complimentary, but I just genuinely do like this palette a lot. So we're gonna jump right in. Are you close enough to me? Can you see me? All right, let's get started. So first thing I want to do is scrape my finger on the palette. No. First thing I want to do is take this sort of nudie shade right here. If the people above me are showering to spite me for filming, I'm gonna be livid. There's not a lot, if any, kickback in these shadows. There's a teeny tiny bit, but these are not powdery shadows. I find them to be pretty firm. They're a little bit more like buttery than super loose or pigmented. You can hear my boyfriend making tea. I think we both just like magically remembered that we had a Keurig the other day and now we're like obsessed with making tea again and making all different types of drinks, like hot cocos and stuff. All right, so what I think I want to do is a yellow, blue, green halo eye, which I think could be kind of cool. So really like, and then I think I want to use this glitter on like the inner parts of it. So I'm gonna take the yellow shade first. I'm gonna show you guys how this performs because the yellow shade is actually probably my favorite shade besides that champagne-y shimmer. And let me swatch that champagne-y shimmer because I did talk about liking it. I just think it's a really cool color. It's like my type of color. You know what I mean? Very champagne-y, pigmented. Watch a few other colors too. These are the pinks and the reds. Really nice. This light pink is kind of like a skin color pink, and then this red is really nice. I don't know. I really like this palette. This yellow though I find to be really cool. It's very unique because it's not like a bright yellow, more of a mustardy yellow, but it still has a really nice pigment to it, and it's very blendable. I was actually really excited when this brand owner reached out to me because number one, she seems awesome, and number two, I get emails from a bunch of different companies. Usually they're like pyramid scheme companies or like brands that are like sold on Amazon that are like crappy, and so they're not always stuff that I accept PR from. But she emailed me and she actually like knew who I was. Like I always get like emails that are like, hey Smokey, like the people didn't even bother to like learn my name, and I ignore those emails pretty much always because I'm like, you know my name's not Smokey. Like you could have watched any of my videos and figured out what my name was. I'm gonna dip in now with this sort of brown shade, and I'm just gonna do that a little tiny bit to sort of define the crease a little bit more. But normally I get emails that are like, hi Smokey, or hey babe, and that just means that they were too lazy to go through my channel and even figure out what my name is. Sometimes I get glow, that's always funny, but I always get like those types of emails and it's usually crap. And she actually emailed me, she was like, hi Hannah, which first of all, that's a huge thing that I love, that people know my name. And then she basically, like, it was during Glowmas when she emailed me, and it was like right when Glowmas ended actually, because I was in New York City, and she was like, I love Glowmas, I love the content you make, and she was able to like name videos, so it was obvious to me that she watched my videos and like liked them, and that's such a cool thing to know that like a brand watches your videos and enjoys your content that you make. And she basically explained to me like her whole vision behind her brand is to, hold on, we're gonna go into this blue. She basically said her whole vision for the brand, she was sick of like mainstream brands putting out like not good products, and she was kind of like, I want to change that, so I started my own company. And I can always respect a gal who sees something she doesn't like, and like instead of just complaining like I do, she does something about it. So I really liked that, and I'm actually happy I liked the products. This time my boyfriend was like, wow, this is gonna be really awkward because I like this woman so much. It's gonna be really weird if I don't like the palette. I like it a lot so far. And this is now, I haven't used this blue yet. This is one of the only colors yet I hadn't used. And so I wanted to use it today, and I'm actually really loving how that's performing. It's building on top of those colors super, super nice. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. Just got that all over my merch. Love that for me. So now I'm gonna go in with another sort of sharp brush, and I'm gonna go into the black shade right here, and I'm gonna deepen up all of this. I think it's a pretty reasonably priced palette for what it is, because it's a really good formula. This year I really want to be the year of checking out more indie brands, checking out more brands that are not as like known or in stores like Sephora or Ulta, because I feel like for most of my makeup journey thus far, I've pretty much I look crazy in this moment. I'm really hoping this turns around. I feel like I look like a villain, like a Disney villain. For most of my makeup journey right now, I'm just dipping back into that yellow. I really haven't gotten super into indie brands. It's just never been something. I got some in my eyebrow. Yikes, this one might be not a good one. I feel really bad if it's not, because this is such a good brand. All right, I'm gonna go in with a packing brush, and I'm gonna take this more shimmery green color. We're gonna pack that on the inner lids. I just feel like I stuck to the like Too Faced and the, you know, all of the more name brand ones are kind of what I stuck to when I was first starting out. And I realized lately, especially after being friends with the group of friends that I have here on YouTube, and they are so into all of the indie stuff, and they're so like, they know so much about so many things. I'm gonna spritz this with my Tatcha because I just want to see if I can make it a little bit more metallic. There we go. So this one definitely would need a spritz. But after being friends with the people that I'm friends with, I kind of realized there are so many brands. Definitely getting some fallout, but I'm also packing it on. I just feel like I'm missing out on so many cool brands and so many cool and unique concepts, because my makeup, the way I used to see makeup was like so close-minded. Not even that it was close-minded, I just didn't really know indie brands existed to the extent that they do. So this year, oh, this looks pretty. Jewel tones are not my thing, but like I'm feeling this look. All right, let's pack with a smaller packing brush, pack in a little bit more of that black. So I just want to kind of support, you know, support smaller brands. I find that smaller brand owners tend to be 10 times more passionate than people who have already made it. And some of them have products that are even better, so. All right, I am gonna dip into this glitter. I'm anxious because I am not great with glitter. Loose glitter is not my thing, but we're gonna just go ahead and try it. So this is the color Aquarius. I'll try to show you guys without having to like tip the thing, but this is, so you guys can see. Can you see? It's really pretty. I like the colors. I'm just hoping I don't screw everything up right now. Sis, it is so funny that you say that, because that's actually what you're right about to do. I'm gonna just put some glitter glue over that green that I just put down. And then I'm gonna take a very, very tiny, tiny little brush. I'm gonna dip it in to the glitter. Ooh, we got some bigger chunks. OMG. I look like a freaking mermaid. Oh my God, how do you not pack on like a million? Guys, okay. I look like a mermaid. Are you kidding me? Have I just not used it? Do I need to buy more loose glitter from more brands? Is this like special to this brand, this glitter? This is so pretty. Why don't I wear loose glitter more? I'm a freaking mermaid. Oh my God, do you see this? Oh my God, I'm like obsessed. Okay, I'm gonna throw more of that like green, and I'm just gonna kind of pack that onto the sides here, keeping my crease a little bit more blue, but making my lid like green. We're changing course here. That black was not showing up super great. I don't know if it's because I was already using like a dark blue. That's probably it. But I haven't used that black enough to know if that was just the black's performance or not. I am just in love with the mermaid look. I am stunning. Oh my God. Take me to the ball, please. We also are gonna have to reconceal. If you're gonna be using the shimmery shades, these darker shimmers, I didn't feel like I had this problem with the lighter shimmers, so this could just be a darker shimmer thing, but they definitely have some fallout that is hard to get off. So I'd recommend either putting down powder first or doing your eye makeup first. I just spilled glitter everywhere and I literally do not care because this reminds me so much of a mermaid. I feel like it'd be cool to do this on like the inner part too. I know that you feel that way, but I wish you didn't feel that way. I wish you didn't, basically. Like, I know that's how you feel. I wish that isn't how you had felt at almost 2 in the morning now at this point. Just hindsight. We're gonna do it. I'm going glitter crazy. I don't know if my eye makeup looks so terrible right now, but I have dead ass like never felt more gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I have a vision. I really have a vision now for this look. First of all, we need to clean up the glitter because it's everywhere. I'm gonna go into that black and I just want to smoke this out and I'm going insane, but I want to smoke it out. Oh my God, I love this glitter. I wish I hadn't screwed up the eyeshadow because this glitter is so pretty. Okay, let me fix my concealer really quick and then I will be back and we can do the lower lash line. I'm gonna clean everything up down there. I look so fun. I'm so happy. I feel like I could be an evil villain in a movie. I'm gonna try to cover up this big red spot because not cute. All right, I'm gonna fix the rest of my face and when I come back, I really think I'm gonna look a lot better. So I will see you guys in a minute, okay? I'm gonna fix all of this. I wish you guys could have seen the thought process that went behind the finishing touches of this look because I held up this black lipstick to myself in the mirror and I was like, you should go for it. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the best representation of this palette. If you want to see some of the more like wearable looks that I put together this week, I used basically this entire sector up here of these like pinks and browns and reds and I think yellows, and I think they're beautiful. I do like these darker colors. I just don't wear dark colors like this, so this is so weird for me. I feel like I'm playing a part and she's British. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out, but I'll do a close-up really quick so you guys can actually see kind of what I put together here if you ever want to create it, which I know you don't, because why would you? But you guys can see. The only thing I don't like about the loose glitter, which is not this loose glitter's fault, but all loose glitters, is there's two things. Number one, it's very messy. Number two, it's hard to blend it into the matte shadows. If you have a matte in the crease, I feel like you'd have to kind of commit to something with this. Charles is here to tell you about the third negative to the glitter. What was the third negative?
Guys, please use this glitter responsibly so your boyfriend doesn't have to rush in and pick glitter. Dude, it's like sequin-sized glitter out of your eyes chunky. Because for some reason you decided to wipe towards the corner of your eyes instead of away. There was chunks in the corner of her eye, on like the inside lid of the eye, and it looked good, but she definitely took it off wrong.
Warning. Don't take it off wrong. You want to say bye?
Bye.
But I think this is really cool. Like, I think it's a cool look. Definitely a little sloppy because we had some issues having to reapply concealer and stuff like that. And my lower lash line is a little sloppy, but we did our best. I wouldn't wear this normally, but I'm happy that I experimented. And this glitter is stunning. So, so beautiful. All right, so I've turned into my goth alter ego. Her name's just Smoke. She has no glow. It's just Smoke, and she's also British, apparently. I don't know, this whole look is just so funny to me, but I actually really like it. I know it's kind of weird and different from what I would normally do. It's black and smoky. We're gonna be doing a fun little Valentine's Day tutorial next week, but for this week, it's all about the black and the smoke and the glitter, and I'm high-key loving it. Like, I'm feeling it. At the end of the day, I think this is a great palette. I think if you're looking for something like this, I don't think I've seen a lot of colors, like a color palette that is similar to this. I feel like this is a pretty unique color palette. You get 3 of the pressed glitters, you get like, I think 4 shimmers, and then the rest are mattes. I like this palette. I think it's a good price. I like the owner. I like supporting people that are cool and nice. And I just overall, and it's also freaking, I don't know if you guys can tell how big it is, but this is a huge palette. Yeah. The only negatives I have to say is I don't think this black is fantastic. And if it were me, I wouldn't have put in so many pressed glitters just because I don't like pressed glitters. But again, that's a personal preference. But other than that, I really like the palette. I think this is like very cool. If you guys also, I would high-key recommend these glitters. Oh my god, it's so cute. Their little is glow without guilt. I love that. I got Pegasus, Aquarius, and Melanie, which is my sister's name. That's so funny. And I already used Melanie. So, now I've used Aquarius with you guys, and I think these are beautiful. Like, I think these are stunning glitters. Really, really pretty and cool. So yeah, I'd have to recommend these too. But yeah, thank you so much to Midas Cosmetics for reaching out and knowing who I am and sending this over. It was really cool to work with your stuff. And I really love the palette. I think it's great. And if you guys want to check it out, I'll definitely have it linked down below, along with everything else that I'm wearing on my face, including the black lipstick. I'll link that too. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. Honestly, just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so, so much. Like, truly, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these tutorials. My Tutorial Tuesdays have been getting a lot more views lately, and it really, I don't know why you guys are watching, but it really warms my heart that you guys are, and that this little series you guys seem to actually like. So thank you for that. Palette for the week. I decided to go very, very old school and pick out my Jaclyn Hill palette. Over 1 million of these have been sold, so probably some of you have this too. This is a very popular palette, and I feel like I haven't heard people play with it in a while. I want to create a really fun, beautiful Valentine's Day look for next Tutorial Tuesday, because next week is Valentine's week, you know? This is going to be the palette of the week. It has my silly little duct tape thing, but I'm excited to play with this again. It's been a while since I played with this one, and this used to be one of my genuinely, like, my favorite palettes. So I'm excited to play with this one again, and just the OG, you know? And yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!